Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool things to go over, some potential things that you may have missed from the recent Pokemon Legends EA image. We also have a new rumor suggesting we're going to be seeing a Nintendo Direct next week on the 18th of June. We have some Nintendo Switch 2 updates to go over as well. A lot of things to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's take a look at this article on Game Rant saying Pokemon Legends ZA's newest official artwork is hinting at the potential return of a popular feature from Pokemon's 6th generation. So this is a post, as I say, on Game Rant, and they're talking about a potential returning feature in Pokemon Legends ZA. So, a new piece of artwork from the upcoming Pokemon Legends ZA is potentially hinting at a popular feature returning from Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Allowing players to style their Furfrows. So among the more than 1,000 creatures featured throughout the storied history of the monster catching franchise, many of the most beloved Pokemon have featured multiple different variants. Each Pokemon has its own shiny variant as an extremely rare find, with some like Vivillon and Shellos even having multiple normal variants. Now Pokemon Legends ZA may be bringing back alternate forms for one particular creature. So Furfrou first made its debut in the Pokemon franchise's 6th generation, appearing as the 93rd Pokemon in the Kalos region's central Pokedex, with being a normal Pokemon players could catch in Kalos' Route 5. The Pokemon saw some unique applications, giving players the ability to style their Furfrou. Players could bring their Furfrou to a special salon in Lumiose City to have it groomed, changing its appearance into one of 10 different forms. A new piece of artwork from Pokemon Legends ZA now reveals that Furfrou's alternate forms may be making a comeback. So, Pokemon Legends ZA's newest official artwork may be dropping a major hint about the return of Furfrou styling in the Lumiose City focused game. So the image shows a Furfrou and its trainer in the background of the artwork, depicting the Furfrou with a unique style not seen in previous games. This image could potentially hint at the return of the grooming feature for Furfrou in Pokemon Legends ZA, allowing players to style their Furfrou companions however they like. Neither Game Freak nor the Pokemon Company have officially confirmed Furfrou styling for Pokemon Legends ZA's release. So yeah, this is apparently a new Furfrou style, which I thought it looked kind of similar. But apparently it's a new style. But either way, the fact that we are seeing Furfrou styles in this official artwork, I mean, it all but confirms that it is going to be back. Whether there are going to be new styles or not, who knows? Like I say, I thought this looked kind of familiar, but apparently it's new. Is obviously yet to be seen. But the whole point of this artwork is that there are a lot of things that are very prominent in the game. You've obviously got Emma, who's going to probably be a prominent character. You've got the Rivals kind of arm, which obviously is going to be a prominent character. You've got Vinny and the Quasartico kind of pair in the top as well. Like, they're going to be prominent characters. Obviously, we've got Mega Evolution, stuff like that. We've got a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon on the artwork. We've also got the Zygarde kind of cell as well. Like, everything that's quite impactful towards the game we're expecting is in that artwork. So the fact that Furfrou's there as well, which of course is where the salon is in Pokemon X and Y in Lumiose, then it's very likely that is going to return. And you'd like to think there's going to be some new variants as well. Just hopefully we can pop them all into Pokemon Home, because I think there is a little bit of an issue right now with Furfrou forms and Pokemon Home and stuff. I think the only way to put them in is through like Pokemon Go or something. So it'd be nice to be able to do that with all these new kind of variants and stuff. The return of Furfrou styles in Pokemon Legends ZA will join several features originally debuting in Pokemon X and Y, set to make a comeback. One of the biggest returning elements of Pokemon X and Y will be the reintroduction of Mega Evolutions, with the last game to feature Mega Pokemon being 2017's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. At least one character first appearing in Pokemon X and Y was also confirmed to be returning in Pokemon Legends ZA, with AZ now acting as the proprietor of Hotel Z alongside his Floette. Even before the game's official release, Nintendo and Game Freak have confirmed some big plans for Pokemon Legends ZA. The newest Pokemon game was one of several titles confirmed to be receiving a Nintendo Switch 2 edition for the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2, featuring enhanced graphics and performance. Pokemon Company also finally revealed Pokemon Legends ZA's official release date, launching for both the Switch and the Switch 2 on the 16th of October. Fans won't have to wait too much longer to finally return to Lumiose City and the Kalos region with Pokemon Legends ZA. So yeah, looks like we're going to be getting Furfrou forms in Pokemon Legends ZA. Again, we know that there are multiple kind of icons and stuff on the map for like haircuts and clothing and stuff like that we've seen, so I assume that one would be like the salon for Furfrou. But anyway, that's something that you might have missed from the Legends ZA artwork. Moving on, let's talk Nintendo Switch 2. We have another post from Game Rant here saying, despite the Nintendo Switch 2 boasting improved hardware and software, users are already reporting a returning issue on the successor console. So we spoke about this slightly the other day, but now we actually have like video evidence and footage and stuff of it all going wrong. So the original Nintendo Switch's biggest flaw is already happening on the Nintendo Switch 2. So Nintendo Switch 2 owners are sadly reporting the return of a glaring hardware issue that previously plagued the original Switch console's longevity, and it's a disappointing reoccurrence that many fans hoped would never return. The first Nintendo Switch console was released worldwide back in 2017, offering an innovative evolution in Nintendo's portfolio following the discontinuation of the Nintendo Wii U. And the Nintendo Switch 2 has significant improvements over the predecessor. So after months of excitement and relentless rumors, the Nintendo Switch 2 was finally announced in January 2025, followed by its full specification reveal in April. The new console boasts a larger display and considerably more internal storage, alongside updated graphics, social features, and magnetic controllers. The Nintendo Switch 2 recently broke a company record for the Japanese publisher, as the successor console has expectedly outperformed the original Nintendo Switch. The post on Reddit by Nearly Crossing, a short video was uploaded to the Switch subreddit, seemingly reporting one of the first cases of stick drift in the Nintendo Switch 2. So the user noted the console was fresh out of the box, and they managed to play Mario Kart World successfully, despite the left Joy-Con underperforming before the right stick got worse and started pushing right. Unlike Mario Kart World's drift feature that helps players win races, the Switch 2's Joy-Con drift is sadly on track to repeat the previous console's issue on a widespread scale. So this is the kind of video you can kind of see that even though they're not kind of like pushing to the left, it's still kind of like, it was kind of going to the left a little bit. Basically, it just confirms that, yeah, stick drift is on the Nintendo Switch 2. It can happen anytime. Like I say, this person literally pulled this out of the box, played a little bit, and then got Joy-Con drift. So obviously very, very unfortunate. We have covered in a video this week that Nintendo are doing free kind of fixes for Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons, but the fact that you've just bought the console, like, it's a bit pathetic, the fact that they're already broke. And I get this is, you know, very minimal. You know, this isn't going to happen to everybody, but the fact that this person has waited, bought the Nintendo Switch 2, very excited to play it, and now they can't play the console because they, I assume, only have one pair of Joy-Cons. If they don't have the Pro Controller, they can't play. Well, I mean, they can, but they're going to have horrible Joy-Con drift. So they'll have to ship those Joy-Cons off, get them fixed, get them back, and who knows how long that's going to take. So, yeah, it's just really, really just a kick in the teeth. I mean, I feel like with all the lawsuits and stuff that went on, this should have been one of the primary things that they should have fixed, and they haven't. And this is now something that could happen to you over the next how many years until the next Nintendo console comes out. Yeah, I don't know. It's absolutely stupid. But another initial case of Switch 2 Joy-Con drift came from Redditor something in my teeth, I don't know, who also reported their stick was loose and suffered from drift after unpackaging the item as well. Nintendo fans were understandably disheartened by the returning issue, and Redditors noted it was a very disappointing start to the Nintendo Switch 2's run. Additionally, part of the community remained hopeful that Nintendo would fix the issue once and for all when the presumed OLED version of the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. The successor console's drift doesn't come as a major shock, however, as Nintendo developer previously remained tight-lipped on whether the Switch 2 would address the drift issue. Nintendo fans were given a sliver of hope back in 2023 when a new Switch 2 Joy-Con technology patent, sorry for people that don't like me when I say patent, as many hoped this new design would abolish the return of stick drift. Unfortunately, this hasn't come to fruition, since so many new Nintendo Switch 2 owners are already reporting widespread drift issues, even on consoles without wear and tear. Nintendo has yet to address the growing concern, and presumably the same repair procedure will be in place. So yeah, it's just the fact that this does confirm Joy-Con drift. It's not like a nightmare situation now. Like, it is generally physically happening to people, and they can't really do much about it. It's just absolutely stupid, but at the end of the day, we just can't really do anything about it. But anyway, that's just kind of the update regarding Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con drift. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you, but the potential, the possibility is there. Coming up next, we have a new Nintendo Switch 2 Direct rumor to cover, saying that we're going to be getting one on the 18th of June. This was posted on the 12th of June, so this is happening on Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're apparently seeing a Nintendo Direct. Again, we've covered in a video recently that there are kind of, I guess, things for and against the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Obviously, we always get one in June, but the fact that, like, insiders, quite high-profile insiders, haven't heard anything about it, means that, you know, potentially we aren't going to get one. So anyway, this was posted on 4chan, so take it with a grain of salt as always. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we get a Nintendo Direct, because I'd like to see some Legends EA stuff, if there was any Legends EA stuff in it anyway. But either way, it says there's going to be a new 3D Mario game announced, which, again, we were kind of all expecting to see that in the kind of Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2, but of course instead we got Donkey Kong Bonanza. But yeah, that 3D Mario game is still probably in the pipeline, no pun intended. It's still on the way. It's just when it gets revealed. So yeah, new 3D Mario game announced. Apparently new DK gameplay, which is, you know, for certain Donkey Kong coming out in July, I think. So yeah, we're going to get some new kind of trailer footage about that and everything if we were going to get a Nintendo Direct. Mario Kart DLC revealed this early, which would be interesting. 6 new playable characters along with 15 new tracks. So I don't know if they're going to do like a course kind of bundle thing like they did with Mario Kart 8. But yeah, the playable characters, it seems like a lot, but they're just different outfits and stuff. Like, we are missing a lot of characters that are not in the game. And so whether that gets changed or not, who knows? Like, we're still waiting on Link to come back, Villager, Mies, Diddy Kong, stuff like that. Like, all these characters that are not in Mario Kart right now. So yeah, I don't know if they'd be too early for a DLC pack to get announced, though. I feel like potentially it could be. But anyway, it says, yeah, apparently 6 new playable characters along with 15 new tracks. Metroid release date. This is a big one. The fact that we don't have this yet, still, it basically screams Nintendo Direct, because we do need, I mean, they could drop the release date anytime, they did for Legends EA, but yeah, the fact that we haven't had this yet, and it's kind of like one of the last big Nintendo Switch games, which is also getting a Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade as well, the fact that we haven't got that release date yet is quite interesting. Then goes on to say, Pokemon Legends EA trailer reveals 3 new Mega Evolutions. Again, we've had pretty much every single Mega Evolution leaked right now, we just haven't had any officially revealed, so yeah, I'd expect a Mega Evolution in the next trailer, and hopefully that is next week. And then it says a new Animal Crossing revealed. I just don't think we're going to get a 3D Mario and a new Animal Crossing revealed in the same sort of Direct. I feel like they are both kind of end of Direct big sellers, and the fact that they would both be in this one Direct would be quite interesting. Like things like DK gameplay, Metroid release date, Legends EA, DLC for Mario Kart, stuff like that. Like that isn't like one of the big kind of finishing game announcements, whereas new 3D Mario or Animal Crossing, they definitely are. But I'd love that. I'd absolutely love a new Animal Crossing revealed and 3D Mario, stuff like that. Then it says Splatoon Raiders information. So yeah, that was revealed this week, I do believe. So yeah, they dropped some more information about that. That's to be expected. And then it says 4 new GameCube games coming to NSO. I mean, we're still waiting on the release dates for games like Colosseum and Gale of Darkness and stuff like that. But yeah, seeing more kind of GameCube games coming to NSO would be great. Like, I know a lot of people want Sunshine and stuff like that. And then it says third-party developer games. Yeah, I mean, the Switch 2 is home to a lot of third-party developer games now, and it will be when they are released. So I definitely expect some information about that. And then it says 45 minutes long, which is usually around the time of these Nintendo Directs, give or take 5 minutes. So yeah, I mean, I really hope this is true. A Direct next Wednesday that shows all of this. There's nothing bad here. Like, everything is great. We get Pokemon stuff, we get new Mario stuff, we get Animal Crossing, we get DLC for Mario Kart. There's something for everything. And I mean, they do need to drop a Direct, because we are going to go into holiday 2025 without any like big Nintendo games, and they're going to want to be able to attack that kind of market as well. So yeah, we'll see, but fingers crossed we do get something revealed next week. And of course, if we do, we will stream it and everything like that. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this Nintendo Direct. Do you think it is real or not? Hopefully it is. And if it is real, do you like what you see in terms of this rumor? But yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Posted on 4chan, so as always, it's probably fake. But either way, let me know your thoughts on that. Finishing things off, we have a slight update to the Nintendo Switch 2 battery. We've got Eurogamer here tweeting out saying Nintendo provides solution to incorrect Nintendo Switch 2 battery display. So it says Nintendo has provided a solution to an issue causing the Nintendo Switch 2's battery indicator to display incorrectly. So while some have criticized the new console for having a poor battery life, which it does have a bad battery life. In handheld, it literally lasts between like 2 to 6 hours. It's not great. It turns out in some instances, the indicator is actually just not showing the correct percentage. But there is a fix. Nintendo has provided steps for when the battery amount displayed and the actual remaining battery use don't match. It is easy enough, but does require you to access the console's recovery mode. So basically, if you have a Nintendo Switch 2 and it's saying like 12% battery left, but you know you've just charged it. It's got a lot more than that. It's basically just displaying incorrectly. This is how you fix it. So these are the steps from Nintendo themselves. So confirm you're using an adequately powerful AC adapter to charge your console. While the original Switch adapter can be used to charge as a Switch 2 directly, it is not powerful enough to charge the Switch 2 when docked. So yeah, don't use your old Switch 1 charger, use your Switch 2 charger. Confirm that your console has the latest system update. Easy enough. Power off the console, press and hold the volume up and volume down buttons, press the power button once to turn the system on, and then keep holding the volume buttons until the menu for recovery mode appears. Navigating to this menu should reset the battery level meter. And then power off the console again by pressing and holding the power button until it turns off, and then power the console back on and monitor the situation. So these are the 7 steps. It seems easy enough, to be fair. It's just I know when you kind of going into recovery mode, it's a little bit scary because you don't want to break anything, but yeah, if you just follows these steps, it will definitely fix your battery kind of display thingy. Nintendo notes further that if following these steps multiple times does not resolve the battery indicator issue, the console will need to be sent in for service. So one user on X noted their battery jumped from 85% to 91% after following these steps, so it's worth double checking on your own console if the battery appears to be lower than expected. So yeah, make sure to do this if you are having issues with... This isn't if your battery life is going down too quickly, it is if it's displaying incorrectly. This won't kind of make your battery life longer, basically. Obviously, what you can do to kind of, I guess, preserve the battery life is to just, in the settings, you can go down to like, make it stop charging at like 80-90% or something like that, and that'll just preserve your battery life a little bit more. But anyway, that's gonna be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like down below. It's trying to hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. Like I say, make sure to do this if your battery life is displaying incorrectly. What are your thoughts on the Joy-Con stuff, the Legend ZA stuff, and then also the Nintendo Direct as well? I really hope this is real because this sounds very good. But yeah, that's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content, and until next time, peace.